So there's another theory I have, and this applies to cancel culture. It's a branding issue, okay? It's a branding issue. If you put yourself out as someone, and I buy into that, and then I find out you're not the person you sold me as, I'm out. I'm fucking out forever. I can't deal with that. I think that's part of the reason I have a hard time quitting drinking is because everyone knows that I like to have a drink and I party, and I feel like the second I think a lot of my fans are people that, you know, a little overweight, have a beard, have a hotter wife than they deserve. They like to party. They get their lives, you know, they can get shit done, but they could do better. But like, I think that's, you know, not to speak out of school about anything, but that was what happened with Aziz because he came out as this like, I'm not trying to talk shit about Aziz. I know that he went through a lot with that shit. I'm not trying to add on. But like,
as far as like the, you know, the whatever the
or Louis, let's do Louis. Louis is a better example.
Okay.
See, Louis told himself as this dirtbag. I'm a dirtbag. I'm a piece of shit. That's who I am. Everyone believed it, but they didn't really believe it. They were like, "Oh, he's a great guy. He's a great guy." And then when he's like, "No, I jerked off in front of a couple chicks," everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And it's their branding comes out different in their head. You know, Aziz was this woke bae. Like, I'm a feminist. And then it turns out, you know, he likes to get fucking funky with chicks and put their fingers in their mouth and their pussy. Well, that did the branding disassociated his fans. That's when you lose fans, is when your branding comes off wrong. But you can't lose fans by being a fuck up.
I'm hearing you say that you identify that as like your identity.
Well, I think a lot of people, it's like if you found out.
I mean, look at fucking James Hetfield. James Hetfield was 100% beer in his hand every concert the whole time. Yeah. Cheers to the crowd. Like, was anybody fucking mad at him for stopping drinking?
Yeah,
you know?
but I think he was, what was he, like 50 something when he stopped?
No, God, no, dude. They were.
He had like 18 years, right?
Yeah. Now,
Really?
Granted, he just went back to rehab, but dude, fucking, it was. They made some kind of monster movie, and that was like, I want to say 2005 or something. Yeah. So 15 years ago, he wasn't 50 years old. 15 years ago, and I remember too that I just got my little 9-month chip, you know.
Yeah.
And
at the time.
After I got sober in 2008. I went to a Metallica concert, and they brought me backstage to meet James Hetfield. He was in his own like little space. Dude was just glowing, man. You could see sobriety like all over him. You know, he made it look so good.
It glows on you, man.
Well, thanks, man.
It glows on you.
Thank you.
By the way, I look like garbage right now because I drank all morning this morning.
I mean, but just a quick story. I asked him how long had he been sober, and he said 7 years at that point. This was in December of 2008. So he got sober in 2001. And I said, dude, just got my 9-month chip, and I pulled it out. It's this little plastic, like round, like poker chip kind of thing. Yeah. And you get plastic ones, and then when it's a year, it's a metal medallion. And so I'm like, my 9-month chip. I said, no more plastic for me. Straight heavy metal from here on out. Like, which was my way of saying that I was gonna like be diligent and do the work of sobriety. But dude, I just like, I mean, don't feel like you owe it to your fucking fans to keep drinking. Like, I mean, dude, if it's time to stop, it's time to stop.
It'll be, man. I can feel that around the corner. I feel like I look at myself and I go like,
dude, don't be like everything you just said about betraying brands. Like I buy it because it's like, it's one thing if you're fucking not genuine. It's one thing if you fucking lie to people. If you fucking.
But if I choose to stop drinking and then I'm cool with it. I think people would still come see me stand up. I'm not worried about that.
Of course.
For me, it's like I feel like I'm still so young in everything, even though I'm old. But like I go out to bars with my fans after the shows. I invite them all to a bar.
How many of these people in the theaters are you like taking photos with? I remember seeing you tweeting like, "Who's got a good way of meeting like 1,000 people?"
Yeah, I do a raffle for the meet and greet, so everyone can buy. You can buy as many tickets as you want, and we pull 20 names. They can bring as many people as they want. We do that meet and greet, and then I name a bar in the city, and I go to that bar.
Oh my God, what a nightmare!
I probably take.
What a fucking nightmare! Like you haven't already.
No fucking idea.
If you weren't drunk, you'd be like, fuck.
I get high before I'll smoke a little weed, and then it's like I'm like this.
Uh-huh.
And so
I mean, dude,
I maybe take. We talked about it last night. I maybe take about 500 pictures.
right.
Probably throughout a night. What? By the way, I don't mind that. What really bothers me is the person who gets 4 or 5 pictures with me. It's like, one more, man. I'm like, we already got it. Like,
Right.
please.
Okay, so you feel like you need to hang on to drinking as an identity.
I don't know about that,
but you didn't have any problem with like sober October.
I love sober
and
October.
Then you all of a sudden you started getting like fit.
Yeah. I love sober October. But sober October is it's a game. It's like a fun. Everyone knows that the rules to it. No drugs, no alcohol, fitness.
You know what's crazy is that when it comes up, I always think, ooh, harsh. And then I'm like, wait a second, I'm sober all year long.
For sure.
I love sober October. Every time I get done sober October, I go, I might be done forever.
How long have you felt like quitting drinking is just around the corner? Because I remember when you came over to watch the special at Steve's.
Yeah.
You were saying like, I think it was like sober October.
It was sober October, yeah.
And you were like, I think this might be it.
Every sober October, I go, this is it. And then I get drunk that first time, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. Wake up the next morning, I go, why am I doing this to myself? And then I don't know. It just creeps back into your life.
Yeah, dude.